Hello, and welcome back once again to our puzzle adventure playthrough of the Blueprints. On our previous episode, on day 7, we created a respectable villa. We visited 29 total rooms, made it to a depth of 8, took 88 steps, found 5 items, and discovered 4 new rooms. And we unlocked the time lock safe in the shelter. Let's continue now with day 8. Here we're going into Mount Holly once again. Let's quickly turn around, head over to the cave on the west side, see what we can come up with. All right, opening the door, we have a tomb, a schoolhouse, and a tool shed. We've not had the first two. Let's take the schoolhouse. This is part of the clue to figuring out the billiard room puzzle, or at least if we get far enough into it. Let's go in here. Herbie. Oh, here's a natural gas valve. Does this turn on another blue flame? Yes, it does. On the overhang. Okay. So we have 3 blue flames out in front of Mount Holly. Okay, good. Have a drawer we can't open. Bunch of books. Oh, here's a note under this board. It says closing address. For the past 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as the schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. March of what? Was this March of 1993? A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Needs a better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Well, there was no apple here. All right, no clues here. Okay, let's go back into the front and continue onwards. Let's continue to the left here. We have a hallway, a nook, and a library. Let's take the hallway. It splits 2 ways. keep going west. Have a pantry, a closet, and a coat check. The corner here doesn't matter too much. We could just take the closet and hopefully we get some kind of item, a gem, and an ivory die. So we have one roll in case we don't like a room we go to. So let's go north here in the hallway. We have a nook, a storeroom, and a library. Let's grab the storeroom. Coin, 2 keys, and a gem. Okay. Go up the middle to the north. Have a corridor, a library, and a classroom. Okay, our first classroom. Let's take the classroom. Should be some sort of clue in here. Classroom puzzle. Can you tell the difference? Bridge and bride. 1 through 10 with 8 as infinity. Anything out of place? Here's another globe. There's an apple for 2 steps. Color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. So that's the worksheet to complete. Oh, we have someone's worksheet here. RG, B plus, red wagon, red fire hydrant, orange pumpkin, blue lake, purple grapes, green broccoli, green gecko, maybe, blue blueprint, yellow bananas. It appears that possibly 2 of these flags are incorrect. How do we know which flags are which? Are there flags flying or hanging in the classroom anywhere? No. Here's another one. Freddie, B minus. Looks like the blueprint is wrong. Wait a minute. And maybe the flags are wrong. That gecko is purple? That's wrong. There's another one over here. Caleb, you must really like red. Okay, well, looks like the flags are not red because the other 2 are red. And Caleb got 2 out of 12. And one more here. Each color is only used twice, Benny. 10 out of 12. Oh, we see, yes. So each color is only used twice. Yeah, who knows? Okay, we'll have to figure that out later. Green, blue, and red. Color wheel, sort of. Yeah, it's pretty close. Blue and orange, yellow and violet, green and red. Head east here. Have a bedroom, a pantry, and a library. Let's take the bedroom. Take the apple for 2 steps and continue north. Have a spare room, a parlor, and a den. Do we need 2 gems? Yeah, we could head back to the west. Yeah, let's take this. Take our 2 wind-up keys. There are 4 boxes in this room. There is only 1 box in this room, and the gems are in the true box. Well, those other 2 are false. This is probably the true one, the odd one out. Yep, 2 gems. Looking for extra things laying around. Head west here. Have a pantry, a library, and a courtyard. Oh, we could take the courtyard. It's a green room. Oh, we don't have a shovel, though, at least yet. But we do have a metal detector. So that helps somewhat. Can we go this way? This is north. We have a den, a nook, and an observatory. Den gives us more chances. Let's take that, even though we would really like the observatory. Okay, this is a gem, and there's a coin on the floor. The metal detector was going off. Do we take a risk on this trunk? It panned out the last time. Let's just do it. Yeah, it panned out. We got an extra key. Gave one and got back two. Let's go west. Or maybe not. Go east. Have a corridor, a pantry, and a commissary. We could try the commissary. We only have 2 coins, though, but we could go back through here eventually. Oh, no. Salt shaker, compass, shovel, and sledgehammer. We don't have enough coins for that. Don't have a key card. We don't have security in the utility room. What can we do? Let's just go through here with the key. We have a spare room going to the west, a library, and security. Yeah, we could take security for now. This will probably help a little bit. Let's go in here, view the inventory. There is a coin hiding somewhere in one of these rooms. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Let's reduce the security level to low. Change the offline mode to unlocked. And exit. Oh, this is the room with the coin in it, right? Let's take a look. Is it gone now? When we view the estate inventory, yes, it's gone. Okay, so this was actually in here. Let's go south. We have a pantry, spare room, and a kitchen. The kitchen is the only one that goes the correct direction. Let's take that. Any water today? No? We have a banana for 2, a club sandwich for 8, bacon and eggs for 8, and today's main course is a beef stew pie. Yeah, let's just take a banana for 3 steps. Let's go out west here, out the kitchen door. Oh, we have a patio. Oh, but we have no gems now. A coat check, a pantry. Well, let's take the pantry. Oh, here's a banana for 3 steps and 4 coins. We have a corridor, a laboratory, and an observatory. Can do the corridor. This may have something in it. Probably not. Nope. Let us head back to security here and head out west. We have a library, garage, and a dark room. Library gets us headed in the right direction. Let's take that. Have an apple here for us. 2 steps. Oh, we could check out another book. Let's take the pump system user manual. Let's reserve that book. Okay. And north here, out of the library. Have a conference room, a freezer, and a veranda. Veranda would be really nice. We just don't have those 2 gems. Let's take the conference room. We're not ready to get into the freezer yet. Okay, we've read this. It's another key card. Okay, we need a utility room. Let's Let's go north here. Unlock the door. We have a chapel, west wing hall, and a garage. Wow, way up here. Let's take the west wing hall. It's another couple ways out. Keep going north here. A nook, a utility closet, and a pool. Let's take the utility closet. Let's just completely disable those key card locks. All right. Keycard entry system off. Gymnasium off. Dark room stays on, and the garage can stay on. Although now that we've gotten this far north, we're not going to encounter a garage again. Let's go east here. We have a chapel, a bunk room, and a classroom. Oh, here's our second classroom. However, we don't have any gems. This is too bad. Let's take the chapel. Lost a coin. Okay. Oh, but gained 2 more coins. So we netted 1. Let's go south here. We have a nook, a walk-in closet, and a foyer. Looks like nook is the only way. Ooh, and a coin. Anything else? Continue east. Have a laboratory, a study, and a classroom. We still don't have that gem. Let's redraw. We have a spare room, a boudoir, or a locksmith. Well, let's take the boudoir. At least we can still go east in the chapel, or what was the problem? Oh, metal detector. We had a coin. Still going off. Okay, let's take the gem. There's still something. Oh, there's a key. Yes, we got a key. That's nice. Okay, this is the end of this road. Let's go up to the chapel again and head out east. Oh, lost another coin. Let's use the key. We have a gymnasium, a guest bedroom, and a passageway. Well, it looks like we're in the gymnasium. We do have enough steps, and it will give us 2 outs. Wait, only 1 step because, yes, we turned it off. There's a key hiding on the floor. Let's go east. Use the key on the floor, sure. All right, we have a spare room, a dining room. We have that second classroom, which may be another clue for us. Let's take the dining room. Okay, and then go south to fill this out. We fixed the dark. No, we didn't fix the dark room, but we don't have to worry about the dark room. Okay, well, so that opened automatically the door in the commissary by going down south rather than up north here to connect the rooms. And then we think the rest is blocked off to the west there. So let's go up north here. Spare room, an observatory, and a classroom. Well, here's our classroom. Yeah, let's take the classroom, see if there's a clue in here. Oh, we have another apple for 2 steps. Another worksheet. Find each sum without using signs. Each sum? Here are 3 coins. Here's some information with those colors. So the blue is addition, the yellow is subtraction, pink is multiplication, and the purple is division. And we have a border that repeats itself. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Hmm, okay. Well, still have the same alphabet and numbers. Penelope, B plus. 2 and 5 is 7. 4 and 9 is 13. 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 by 2 is 4. 3 by 4 is 12. 6, 1, and 3 is 10. 6, 1. Are there an order of operations? 7 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 1, 5 minus 3 is 2, so that's not right. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 3 is not 24, that's 18. And 5 times 3 is 15. Yeah, that's 10 out of 12, right? B plus. Bomrick? Rob? Look at the colors. Uh-oh. Jenny W, 9 out of 12. We think we've figured this out. All right, grade 2. Let's take it. Have a laboratory, a bunk room, and a laboratory. We just don't have any gems, but we have 4 redraws somehow. Let's take that. Spare room, a study, and a locksmith. Nope. Have a guest room, a billiard room, and a pool. Nope. Have a great hall, a coat check, and a rumpus room. No. We have a mail room. We wanted the mail room a few episodes ago. We've been in the other 2, the archives and the observatory. So let's try the mail room. There is a clue in there that we needed for the utility room. It's okay. Let's take the mail room. Yeah. We placed an order. So the next time we encounter the mail room, we're going to receive something. We have a letter here, it looks like, that apparently was supposed to get to us, but it hasn't yet. So we're looking at it right now. It's addressed to us, Mount Holly Estate, Fen Aries, 63080. Is this not in Europe? This actually looks like a US zip code, and 63080 would be something like, what does it say? Sullivan, Missouri, with about 14,000 people. And then it came from Dad, 1809 Alice Drive, Finn Aries as well, 63022. That looks like somewhere around St. Louis, Baldwin, Missouri. We're not sure if that's a suburb or what that is, but we really didn't think this was in the U.S. It doesn't look like it's in the U.S., although the decorations on the envelope look like this. We're not sure what this actually is. So what does it say? Okay, Dad says, "Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. Well, could have just told us this. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited." The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Chad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Okay. Pencil? Can't pick this up. Scale? Okay. Some pens. Cinca Company. Oh no. We don't have our magnifying glass again. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. There must be a clue down here. Here's this clue we were looking for. Utility room fuse box. Something about indicator settings. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. So we've already seen this. We were in the office and we looked at that email from DC Power Incorporated. So once we turn them green, we press any button above to activate blue at that location. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th purple one. Okay. Have to figure out how to do this again. But we do have the utility closet open. So we can try this once again. Tried this a few episodes ago and we just didn't have this information at that time. So now we do have it. All right. Anything else here? Let's head back to the utility closet and see if we can figure this out. No dinner right now. Through the gymnasium, through the chapel, lost a coin, and then up here to the utility closet. So how did this say? You turn them all green by pressing once, turn one blue by pressing it again, and then if you press the one next to it, it turns red, and if you press this one again, it turns it purple? Okay. Well, this is not the direction we're looking for. How do we reset this? Okay. There. All right. Yes. Red, blue, purple, red, blue, purple, purple. That's all purple now. Now we figured out how to make them purple, but there was a specific code in the email. Now we need to figure out what the secret code is here to run some sort of test sequence. In episode 5, we found an email in the office that said that the VAC indicators should read off, blue, green, white, red, and purple in that order. So this last one is correct. We're looking for, oh, oh, okay. The fourth one is white. Uh-oh. That one should be red. Oh no. Is there a reset here? Okay, this is gonna take quite a bit of fiddling, so let's just run this in time lapse. Okay. Got the right one finally. This would be off, blue, green, white, red, and purple. A false wall opened up behind here. Oh, and we have some sort of a breaker that goes somewhere in multiple directions. Let's pull the lever. Oh, this looks familiar. We've been by here before. There's gems in there. The Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. This will save us some hassle. Maybe we can go there. Okay, good news. So we won't have to do that puzzle again. Now, what can we do? Let's head back to the entrance hall. Den, the courtyard. Oh, we do have a shovel, do we not? No, we don't have a shovel. Okay, we cannot take those up. Okay. Parlor, bedroom, classroom, grade 1. Out here, let's go east. All right, now we have a spare room, a billiard room, and a drawing room. Spare room, we want to continue. We could try that billiard room, but that would have been the last room we did. We have a bunk room, a billiard room, and a classroom, so we can try the billiard room now. Anything hiding? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Well, this is the puzzle. If we remember the colors from grade 2 classroom that we just encountered, blue is addition. So 5 plus nothing is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. Yellow is a minus. So 16 minus 10 is 6. And then we have a positive 10 minus a 3, which is a 7. And then we have a pink one, which is multiplication. So a positive 2 times 10 is 20. And now we have positive 15 minus 11 is 4 times 3 is 12. And we got it. 2 keys. So this is what we get. Not always. Let's head north. How far can we go? Not very far. A laboratory, wine cellar, drawing room. Well, it looks like the wine cellar is the only thing that is worth anything. But we're pretty much done after this. So we have 3 gems, and well, that kind of finished us out there. But we did figure out how to do the billiard room puzzle. Here we can see outside the front. Okay. Before we go, let's head over to the Gemstone Cavern to take a look in there. It's off to the east here, and we've seen this on the way, we believe, to the apple orchard. Go through here. Yes, this door is now open. The blast doors are now open. Is it safe to go in? Oh, wow. Look at all the gems all lit up, shining. Coal? Maybe? What is this? Oh, yeah. Well, oh, and we have another valve. And we light the final of the four natural gas lamps in front of Mount Holly. Oh, we opened an elevator. Is it? We'll have to check that out. But first, it's not looking too secure in here, but let's quick read this. Here's a note next to the mine cart. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. So I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but one minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave, who's Dave, went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there is still one more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Wow. We have 22 steps, 3 keys, 3 gems, and 10 coins. Well, now that we've looked in here, we've unlocked that elevator, or it looks like an elevator. Let's go check that out. It should only take 2, 3, 4 steps to get there. Head over this way. We see it right over there right now. And we figured out we can go around here down this staircase. All right. We have all 4 natural gas flames lit, and it looks like we have some sort of an elevator here. Is it an elevator? Do we try it? Okay, let's try it. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. We're descending. Oh, go into another cave. Oh, wow. Don't want to fall out of that. Oh, here's a mining helmet with a light. Assay 502, Scripps and Rutford Mining Company, Excavation Department, Foreman's Log number 3. Date? Wow. How long ago was this? July 2nd, 1915. So it looks like we're almost a full year into World War I at this point. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Oh, okay. The plot thickens. And here's a lantern. Couple lanterns. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Got a view of the, uh, well, got a view of the waterfall that mysteriously stops. Okay. Oh, and here's a door. Can't open it right now. Oh, is this the end? We can't get any further? We have a book here with torn pages. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm and Something, Sigils of the Past and Present by Professor R. Willard. Finn Aries, Robert Byrd and Sons, 1905. Introduction. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term quote unquote sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. And we have apparently a sigil here on the right page. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of four things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. This kind of thing seems like this is way past door 46. We've encountered this after door 46 in a previous playthrough. We're not sure what we're going to be using this for immediately. So we have the core, different shapes. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Several examples from well-known something. And then we have 5 different symbols here. Oh, yeah. So this was on the flag on the test or on the worksheet. This was on the flag. And we think maybe this was on one of those flags on the worksheet in the classroom. The dividing lines or the rays. Oh, wow. This book is a mess. What do we call this? Different types of transportation, apparently. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms, in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. 3. Moats. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on the sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers, agricultural, harvest and farming based society and culture. Martial, militaristic, metropolitan, large city state with a dense urban and populous center. Academic, a center for knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial, engineering driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. The border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge, serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. White is an example. Black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, white. Putting it all together by studying the core, rays, moats, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. And then we have red crossed out and written banners, martial, and fog. Well, that's it. And apparently, we cannot get through here right now into the basement or into that cave system where we need to find door 46. Oh, wait, we walked past this. What is this? What is going on here? Oh, here is a layout of the estate as a chessboard. How do we do this? We have seen pawns different places. We've seen a bishop. We've seen a knight. Whoa, what happened? It turned bright white. Let's see. Oh, the king was in the office, but where did we see that? Can we go back through all the rooms and come back down here and figure this out? We don't have enough steps. Where was the king at? Ah, okay. Uh, we know that we've seen these in different places. I don't think we've seen the queen, though. That's more up there. Uh, where was the bishop? We seen the king. Where was the office at? Where did we find the office at? On day 5? Oh, yeah, the office had the king in it, and so that would have been 2, 6. Okay, let's try 2, 6 for the king. Wait, why doesn't that work? Well, it looks like we found 2 of them, but we don't know what this is really doing. We might have to write down where these pieces are. Okay, well, we'll have to remember that and come back. along with figuring out this door. Maybe we have to unlock it from the other side. Let's head back up. See if this elevator still works. Oh, good. Although I don't know if we should be riding in an elevator based on what that document said. That got us one step just to get up here. Now, can we just go through the first few rooms to see if we can find any chess pieces that may be active? Let's head in. Can we actually see this from here? No. How about in here? What about the billiard room? It's not showing up either. This one doesn't seem to show anything. Hmm. Maybe we just don't have the right rooms listed right now. Yeah, there should be one in here. There's a pawn here. And what is this? 4-2. It has not been always in the same place. Oh, what about here? Nothing. And we know there's nothing in here. Do we go any further? Do we just try that at 4-2? Go back down there and see? Yeah, we'll be okay to go down here once more and see if at 4-2 it actually does anything. We might have to write down which room is which. Okay, let's take a quick look over here again. Did we walk by it? Oh, here it is. All right, let's take a look. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Okay, so this was correct. That was the only one we've seen, and we're at 5 steps. Well, we're just not going to find any more today. So, this is probably as far as we can go today. We'll just continue tomorrow, and let's call it a day. On day 8, we created a west facing villa. We visited 30 total rooms, made it to a depth of 7, took 87 steps, found 2 items, and discovered 3 new rooms. We also permanently unlocked the Gemstone Cavern. That supplies us with 2 additional gems each day forward, as well as unlocking the cliff face elevator with yet more clues and puzzles beyond. We'll return for day 9 in the next episode of our puzzle adventure in the Blueprints. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.